Alright boys, so today we're gonna talk about sensitivity and all the settings I have in my controllers because so many of you requested it. First of all, to prove you that this settings is not garbage, I joined the game and it's actually already 3 minutes in or 5 minutes in. But this guy right here, he always knew where I was and he can jump and shoot people around with no miss. I suspected that he was cheating. And again right here, you can see, just when I showed up, he was already waiting for me. But thankfully, the bombers are not so good. Right here, you can see, with just a little bit of finger movement, my aim has turned 180 degrees. And you know I never give up, friends, so I kept defending the base. But again, that guy was always ready. At this moment, I was just starting to suspect him that he was cheating. I mean, I wasn't so sure yet. But then came this moment where he shot me as he was jumping, bro. That was crazy impossible. So I knew right away he was cheating. Even when I was just peeking to throw my grenades, he was there, ready and aiming at me. So if you do care about this game, show this to an admin, show this to someone you know inside Rust mobile team, so that we can get some fix of this. Now here comes the sensitivity. Now you saw that I aimed at the wrong place at first, but I quickly slid my finger a little bit, and because of the high sensitivity, the aim could follow it quickly, locking back at the target. Not as fast as the cheater, but yeah, it works. High sensitivity is actually needed for top-down aims like this, because people move faster when you look at them from above. So at this POV, high sensitivity is actually important. The next thing is, when they move forward and backwards like this, high sensitivity is actually very important to follow their weird movements. Okay, with all the demonstrations, I believe you understand now how important is sensitivity. Look at this. If I did not have high sensitivity, I couldn't aim at that guy because we were moving constantly around the base. And anyways, we won. And the cheater lost. So, use no cheats, play fairly, and respect one another. Look at that, bro. He got 35 kills. Alright, thank you for watching the demonstration. Now we're going to look at my controls. So, a rule of thumb is, all these buttons around the corner here, like this firing button, the jump button, the crouch button, and the aim button, also the reload button right here. For me, all these buttons have to be accessible by my right thumb. And then I aim with my forefinger above these buttons right here, just right here. I know it's hard, it looks hard and it is hard. And for the left thumb, I access the movement button, the backpack button, the crafting button, and also the building button. All these buttons are accessible by my left thumb. The mic and speaker buttons are hidden on top here in the corner. So they're all at 10% opacity, so they're all nearly invisible. It would be pretty awkward to try it for the first time because four fingers are not really for aiming. But I've got a demonstration video of my fingers playing it, so go check it out later. My global sensitivity is at 180 and then everything else at 3 points. And for the scope, as the scope goes higher, I put more points. Because the farther you aim, the slower it will move. For the sensitivity while firing, I add 10% of what was on the non-aiming, non-firing settings. And for the gyro, I did not change anything because I don't use gyro for better videos, better footage, and it's just that I make story episodes, movies, and I don't like shaky videos. And for the graphics, I use ultimate or high. So I usually start with ultimate, that's why the videos are very good. And then as the phone goes hotter, I move to high or enhanced. This base will be featured in an episode with memos, so go check it out later. Thank you so much for watching, friends, and this is Ano, signing out.